back everyone. Now we're going to do a bit of a classic. In my opinion, it was such a great song. It's only a few years old, 4 years old I think it was, but we're going to do Joyner Lucas and Logic. Such a great song. Now, to be honest, I'm not exactly a huge lover of Joyner Lucas or Logic. I mean, Joyner Lucas, I've listened to a couple of his CDs and he's definitely got a few great songs, which I might do a couple of videos on them. Logic, personally, I've never really got into him, never really liked any of his songs or music or anything. I mean, I know everybody really liked both of these two. For me personally, I just never really got into him that well. But this song is absolutely fire, and I do love this song. I think it's one of my most played songs when this came out on Spotify that year. I ain't heard it in quite a while, but I thought we'll definitely do a video to this one because this song is just a classic. So yeah, let's listen to the song. Let's pull it up and we'll listen to it.
Attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, or better known as ADHD, is a mental disorder that affects an individual's ability to focus, causing them to move around more frequently. They may also have trouble controlling their impulsive behaviors.
One time for them praying on my downfall. 2 times for the homies in the child hall. 3 times for them hoes on the internet shitting on niggas when they really should get out more. 4 times for the days that were all bad. 5 times for the bitches saying.
That was great as well. Straight in. The beat is already starting to feel pretty decent to me, but then he said 3 times for the people who were shitting on me who should really just get out more, because you know that is the world we live in. People spend too much time on their devices, on their phones, on their laptops, just criticising everything everybody do, instead of going out, enjoying your life, hanging out with your mates, doing whatever you want to do. Don't know how old, depend on how old you are, go down the pub and chill, go to amusement parks, just do whatever. And so instead of going out and enjoying yourself, you're just sitting indoors criticising on everybody. That's what he's addressing right there.
Back 6 times for the kids like me who got ADHD, just didn't have a nigga like Isis. Whoa, turn the whole world to a crisis. Whoa, walk around the city with an ice pick. I've been paranoid, usually I ain't like this. Ain't no telling how crazy I might get. Beat the police with a nice stick. In my whole.
But you can so lose yourself in you listen to this song and you're just bumping because that beat is so fucking hard. It's untrue, man. You can listen to this entire song and not hear a single word that they say because just the beat and the way it sounds so good, man. I fucking love it.
Now I'm so fly, I'm a motherfucking flight risk. Whoa,
yeah, I'm so fly, I'm a motherfucking flight risk. Bar.
I pass out, whoa. Niggas throwing stones in my glass house, whoa. I remember sleeping on my dad's couch, whoa. Now I got the Bentley and it's blacked out, whoa.
People throwing stones in my glass house. I remember sleeping on my dad's couch, talking about all of his rough times, and people didn't want to be there for him. And nobody cared. But now look at him.
Me like a cash cow, whoa. Everybody different just to have clout, whoa. Thought you had a chance, now you asked out, nigga. I'm the motherfucking man, where you at now? Whoa. Fucking over here.
It's just I'm the man now, where you motherfuckers at now, huh?
I ain't tripping, this is nothing. I've been living in the dungeon. I had a couple grudges with the hell. I got ejected, meet the devil, I'm a cousin. I ain't settling with nothing. Got the metal in the truck and keep it semi when the bustin' niggas ducking off. Stevie Wonder couldn't see you coming like that.
Ooh, Stevie Wonder couldn't see you coming because obviously Stevie Wonder was blind.
Want the money, I don't need a budget. I've been hungry, I ain't got no oven, but I got the money. Nigga, how you gonna move on the front line? If I don't fuck with you, I just cut ties. My high school teacher.
If I don't fuck with you, I just cut ties. There is no in between with me. I either like you or you're on my fucking shit list. Fire.
I never be shit to that bitch that I turned out just fine. And no, I don't know you for the 12th time. We do not share the same bloodline. You let her run your mouth like a tough guy. Hope you keep the same energy when it's crunch time.
Joyner's talking his shit in this record, man. This is why I think this was one of the first songs I heard of Joyner, and that put me on him because that was actually no. Obviously, Lucky You with Eminem put me on Joyner, and then I went and listened to his album, and this was the song that stood out and why I had to keep listening to that album again. And that album was pretty good, ADHD. This was the song on that album that stood out the most to me because it's so far he's definitely talking his shit. What did he say? Something about my teacher told me I was going to be nothing. turn that bitch. I just turned out fine because I'm fucking world famous. And he said something else. Let's go back a bit.
Like a tough guy, hope you keep the same energy when it's crunch time.
You run your mouth like a tough guy, but keep the same energy when it comes to crunch time. Now, that's such a good bar, but you probably heard it about 100 times because a lot of rappers say it. You keep talking your shit, but do you talk your shit when we meet face to face when it comes to crunch time? I doubt it. I think Easy Mill said it in his song with Eminem, The Realist, which I've done a reaction to, so if you're interested in that, go check that out. Let's get
According to the American Psychiatric Association, it affects roughly 8% of children and 2% of adults, commonly believed to only affect boys because they are perceived
as rowdy and rambunctious.
One time for them praying on my downfall. 2 times for them bitches in the South Shore. 3 times for them days on the block getting chased by the cops like a motherfucking outlaw. 4 times for them days that were all bad. 5 times for the bitches who ain't called back. 6 times for the kids like me who got ADHD. Just Joyner need a couple hearses. Double homicide, kill the beat and the verses. Everybody living on the surface.
Straight away when Logic come in, fucking killing it. Need a couple hearses because it's double homicide. I killed the beat and the verses. So double, obviously hearses, killed the beat and the verses, double homicide, killing spree. But he said I killed the beat and the verse. Obviously he's a rapper on this track. Fire.
Double homicide, kill the beat and the verses. Everybody living on the surface, but we came from the underground. Yeah, we deserve what's beef. Beef is
Everybody living on the surface, but we came from the underground. We deserve this. Fire. Everybody's living on top, on the surface, on the ground, but we came from the underground. You know, battling, rap, underground. That's what they say. So look, play on that. I came from the underground, not on the surface. Fire.
the motherfuckers on the beat, kill them all, nah, what's beef? Beef is brothers lying over shit that never mattered in the first place, lying in the street, what's beef? Beef is when you leave it in the past.
Keep going on about what's beef. That's a little shout out to Biggie with his song What's Beef. But he said there, what's beef? Beef is something that you are beefing over what didn't even matter in the first place. Fire, because, you know, even though we love rappers beefing, because you get some of the best tracks when it comes to beef joints, but most of the time it came from nothing. They didn't need to be beefing in the first place, and that's what he's saying there. And I think that's pretty much saying that because him and Joyner Lucas were beefing at one point. I'm not really sure why they were beefing, but they were. I think it was something to do with a track they did with Tech 9, and Joyner Lucas didn't like Logic's verse or something. I'm not too sure. I'm pretty certain that's what it was, and they were beefing over that. So he's saying, you know, we were beefing, but it didn't really matter because it was just stupid and silly.
Like a cast when enough time passing a blast. Kinda like John with bars like a convict. Fuck around
Enough time passed, and then we blast. We do a song together, and we kill it because they did.
when the start shit, boom. Coming with the hot shit, all they do is talk shit. You can never top it, boy, just stop. High end drunk, call that HD vision. All these other motherfuckers full of indecision, and I murder with precision all over your television. I'm numero uno, number one, and you is just a subdivision. Never listen, we gon' leave them missing. That's the mission, like ISIS.
That bit there, so fucking fire. The rhymes in it, the way he's flowing, that cadence, and the way he's rapping on it is so sick. Now, when I hear something like this, is when I think Logic can fucking rap, and I see why people rate him so much. But unfortunately, when I listen to his actual solo album, I just didn't enjoy it. But this is fucking fire from Logic. Fire as well. Who's the nicest? It's Logic. It's obvious. Just ask the audience. I came to body this shit. Obviously, saying who's the nicest? For me, I would say Eminem's the nicest. That's obvious. So it's Logic. Logic is obviously something when it's obvious. It's Logic. It's obvious. But obviously that's a double because that's his name. He called himself Logic. So he's saying who's the nicest? Logic. Me. It's obvious. So fire. Double there. Listen to that bit again. Let's go back a bit. Listen to this cadence. same thing as Joyner. You're still on the internet hating on my last post. You know, how you lot are not getting out of the house, you're still sitting on the internet hating on people instead of enjoying your lives. Fire.
Set the stake back in Mastros. My God, Ian's running need a couple hearses. Double homicide, kill the beat and a verses. Everybody living on the surface, but we came from the underground. Yeah, we just far from the minimum, killing them with a riddle. And 5'9" was the middleman to get them in the same room. Now we on the same tune and we still the game doomed. The illest of lyrics is on the same shit. Rap pack, clap back on the gang shit. Do it for the love of rap, not for the fame shit. One time for the Grammy that I never got. 2 times for the garden and I sold it.
Fire. He's saying him and Joyner both dope lyricists, and we're doing it on the same track together now. Put their past in the, put their beef in the past, should I say? They're killing it on the same track now, and they're doing it for the love of rap, not for the fame shit, because they don't care about the #1 songs. They made a real hip hop song here, and this is a fucking classic song, so hard. And I'm not even a huge fan of either of these two, but this song for me is one of the dopest songs in a long time.
3 times for the street crimes that I committed, yeah I did it, but thank God that I made it out. 4 times cause I'm a fucking bastard. 5 times plotting with my last shit. 6 times for the beats and the rhymes, fuck the heat and the crime, keep the peace like a waistline.
So yeah, I'm so glad that they put their beef behind them and done this track together, because like I said, it's one of my favourites. This was my favourite song off that album. It's so good. Track is fire. If you like this reaction, please subscribe to me. I'm going to probably jump on a little bit more Joyner Lucas, maybe a little bit of Logic. Let me know what you lot think, if you want me to do some more songs of theirs, because like I said, I'm not exactly a huge fan of theirs. I'm not listening to all of their stuff, so there's definitely some stuff I could probably learn. So let me know the good songs that they've done, and I'm going to jump on them.